Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my abandoned YouTube channel. Oh, okay. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing with my YouTube channel. I'm kind of all over the place right now. I know that I'm gonna be posting the 7-minute sadhana videos on here, which are like short yoga flows every week. I'd like to start doing more on my YouTube account, like talking about certain topics of interest and maybe doing some like live interviews. I think that would be really cool. I'm super interested in that. But before we start, I want to show you this dope ass piece of tourmaline. It's so beautiful. Look how big it is. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna hold that so I can talk to the camera because gotta get used to that. It's still pretty fucking awkward. Okay, so yesterday I posted on my Instagram story something about being naked, and I got a lot of really good feedback. I was shocked. So I decided that I was gonna make my first like discussion post a little bit more elaborating on being naked. So basically, if you didn't see my post, it went like this. It started with me talking about how every morning I like to go outside in the morning when I have time, naked, and I just lay in the sun, or I just like walk around, do like a little walking meditation. I like to just like feel the sun on my body, and like it just feels so good to have sun like on your boobs and on your vagina and your butthole and just like all those places that the sun don't shine, you know? So I was just talking about how being naked is not seen as something that's normal, which is quite disturbing because being naked is like being naked is being in your most natural state of being. You're not okay, I can't remember. You're not being squeezed into this box of like, this is how you're supposed to look, or in order to be beautiful, you have to wear this and put this on your body. Like, I wish I could do this video naked, but my mom would probably shun me, and I think it's illegal. So, and like if children are watching, you know, it's like their parents are gonna be like, what are you doing watching some naked bitch on YouTube? Although like it should be natural. It shouldn't be a thing. It's not sexual. I'm not being sexual. I'm just talking. Anyway, so I really wanted to touch up on the topic of clothing. I wanted to say a few things beforehand. One, I love fashion. I want to start sewing myself. I really do. But I do think that we have such a surplus of clothing. There's way too much. There's just too much being made. There's too much lying around. There's too much shit in people's closets. I am one of them. So nothing against fashion or anything. I think it's beautiful. Like I said yesterday, fashion is a form of art. It's a beautiful form of art. It's amazing. People put together amazing outfits, like crazy shit. I love it. I love looking at it all. But it gets to a point where we are now defining ourselves by what we wear, how much money we can spend on our clothes, how we can look better than everyone else wearing our clothes. I mean, we've all done that before. Like, what was the other thing? Oh, okay, this is the hugest thing. The size of clothes. Someone messaged me yesterday and used the perfect word. It's so warped. And it is. It's so fucked up. I'm going to use a childhood memory as an example. So when I was younger, I used to buy bathing suits a lot. Because again, I wanted to go out to the beach and I wanted to look cute. I wanted to look cuter than everyone else. I wanted to have the best bathing suit. I wanted to be like poppin', you know? So I would go to Target like once or twice a month and get a bathing suit. And I suffered tremendously from body issues. I did not want to look at myself naked ever. I would literally look at myself and be like, that's disgusting. There was nothing that I saw good about myself. So going bathing suit shopping was really hard for me. I would literally dread walking into the store, seeing all the bathing suits, the sizes, like which one's gonna make my butt look the biggest, you know? So I would always try to go for small medium because I didn't want that you're a large. I didn't want to be defined as a large because I didn't want to be a large girl. I didn't want to look large, and I just didn't want to. I was defining myself off of what size my clothes were. So I would go in the fitting room and I would squeeze on the small medium, and like my tits were way bigger when I was younger, go figure. But I would shove them in there, squeeze my ass in this small fucking bathing suit. My hips were like suffocating. So I would pull the flaps of the bathing suit over my fat flaps so it would like tuck them in. I wasn't even fat, it was just meat. It's just meat. That's how my body is, you know? So I would force myself into that small medium. And it was really sad because then I would go to the beach and I would be super uncomfortable, like physically uncomfortable, and then I would be mentally uncomfortable because I'm like, oh my god, but when I sit down, like my fat's hanging over my bathing suit, you know, why can't I just not be fat? Why am I large, you know? And that's just like running through my head. So I kept on, you know, I kept on thinking that way for several years, and I kept buying clothes that were multiple sizes too small for me. So then I got a little bit older and I started wearing bigger clothing, and because I just like to be comfortable and like I like that loose fitting stuff. Obviously this is not very loose fitting, but this is super comfortable because these leggings are like fucking pregnancy leggings, and this is like a cloth. So, but anyway, a couple years back I was thinking, why are there like sizes, and who came up with these sizes for clothes? Extra small, small, medium, large, extra large, extra large, and so on and so forth. Who are they modeling this off of? Because I can go to one store and get a pair of pants that are, or a shirt that's a medium, and then I go to the next store and I'm an extra large, and it's like, this is where that word warped comes in, because these girls are going to these stores and shoving themselves into clothing that they don't fit in because they want to look a certain way and feel a certain way. And B, it's like, oh, I'm a medium. Oh, I'm like, girls don't want to admit, you know, most of the time that they're a large. At this point, I don't give a shit, you know? Like, so this is, okay, getting back to the bathing suit thing. I went to go put on a bathing suit the other day, and I don't know if I haven't been going to the beach. It's been cold here, so I haven't put on my bathing suit in a very long time. And if, you know, I normally just go outside and just be naked outside. We also have a saltwater pool here, so I haven't been to the beach in a while, like to swim in the water. So I went to put on my bathing suit like 2 days ago. And I'm like, this is going to be really tight and I'm going to be super uncomfortable, because at this point in my life, I have let go of that size and fat thought. Like, I have completely let go of that. That's a whole other story. So I put on this bathing suit that was in my closet and had been in my closet for a while. And it was so tight. It was so fucking tight on me, and I'm thinking like, wow, you poor girl. Like, I'm literally giving my past self a hug because I just can't imagine wearing that. And I'm the same size now as I was before. I can't imagine wearing that and forcing myself to wear that and being uncomfortable and like almost like making myself bloated from squeezing so hard and like my body just not functioning properly. So I went and I bought a bathing suit because obviously I don't want to thrift a bathing suit. It's just my thing. I just don't want to thrift a bathing suit. So I bought a bathing suit and I bought a large, and it's so comfortable on me. And you know, I I wouldn't consider myself a large person. A little bit bigger of a person that does consider themselves a large person won't fit into that large. And then they leave the store thinking, well, I'm fat as fuck. Well, no, bitch, you're not. You're beautiful. These people are fucked up in the head. Don't let them make you think that you are something that you're not. You need to look in the mirror every day, no matter how you look, no matter what folds or creases on your body, and just celebrate it. Celebrate it as if, you know, an artist paints a photo and makes a mistake and it comes out looking beautiful, and they just celebrate it because it's just part of the project. It's just part of it. It's part of the piece of art. And every single mark on your body is part of your art. You are a piece of art created by whatever it is that you believe in. You are a piece of art, and you are truly beautiful in your purest form with your clothes off. So that takes me to my next subject, being comfortable with your clothes off. So a lot of my life, I had sex with my clothes on. I would not take my clothes off because I just felt really uncomfortable. When I did walk around naked, you know, every once in a while, my mom would always be like, oh my God, put some clothes on, you know, because I love her, but she's just stuck in that mindset, you know, of like, you have to have your clothes on, you know, all the time. I don't want to see your naked body. It just scares people. It really does. It's like something that people haven't seen. It's just scary, you know? So, yeah, and you know, I would date guys, and I sometimes would walk around naked and like, oh my God, put some clothes on. I'm like, fuck, like, why, you know? And so I thought so much. I'm like, okay, I need to have my clothes on. This is not normal. I'm weird for thinking that I can have my clothes off and walk around naked. So finally, it really got to my head when I started, you know, dating Jose, and I didn't want to be naked. And you know, he kind of would just say, "What? Well, we're here by ourselves. Why have our clothes on?" You know, and it just made me comfortable to see how comfortable he was naked, and it really inspired me to just. I literally felt like I had chains on my body. You know, to feel so uncomfortable to do something so natural, I felt like I had chains on my body. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it like how I used to when I was young, you know? So I took my clothes off. I walked around and just like did my normal household things, you know, naked. And I just felt so liberated. I felt so beautiful because I felt like I didn't have to cover myself. And this man is just allowing me to be free in my freest form of me and express my body and just love it and just like honor it and be like, wow, like this is so cool, like look at this body, you know? So I would I never slept naked, now I sleep naked, and it's just really liberating. It truly is really liberating. And you know, I don't wear a bra, so that's basically, I'm like naked under my clothing when I'm going out because I don't see a reason. I really don't. I don't see a reason as to why we need to hold something up with like some like shit underneath and it's like squeezing your fucking I literally have had an anxiety attack from a bra being too tight, and that's the day that I was like, fuck this, dude, I'm not doing this anymore. You don't even know that you're getting anxiety because your clothes are squeezing you, and you know, and it's just fucked up. It's fucked up. So sorry I'm cussing so much. I'm just like really passionate about this. Oh, okay, so yeah, so I started, you know, being around the house naked more and feeling more comfortable, and then I started going outside, and that was just like a freaking game changer. Having the sun touch my nipples was like, boom, like the most intense feeling. It was just so beautiful. Again, not sexual at all, just pure joy, pure joy. I'm sure my nipples were so happy, like, oh my God, I've never seen this before. Hey, sun, what's up? And I'm sure the sun was happy too, like, to give me its medicine on my body. So, yeah, I just really wanted to make this video to encourage you to be more comfortable in your naked body. And I really don't care how you look or, you know, what you think about yourself. I am here to tell you that your body is magical and it's magnificent, and it is just so cool to look at everyone and see everyone's differences and, you know, how everyone is shaped and, you know, how everyone's art differs. It's just really beautiful. So just know that and just start incorporating those positive thoughts into your head. And when you feel ready, maybe try going to sleep naked, or just being naked and observing yourself in the mirror. Like, look at yourself, really look at yourself and compliment yourself. And then, you know, take it outside if you can. If you live in a condo, I mean, please don't do it, because you're gonna get the cops called on you. Unfortunately, we don't have the freedom to do that. But, you know, if you like have the space to go outside and be naked, go outside and be naked, or just stand by your window like with your top off. Or sometimes like my friend Kathy told me, she likes to drive in the car with her top off and just like put the windows down, and like if someone comes, just cover them up, you know, if you don't feel comfortable, whatever. Yeah, so anyway, I want you to feel comfortable in your own skin, and I want people to know that being naked is not weird. It's not. It's really not. That's how we're born, and I mean, it's not how we die, but it should be. Like, who wants to be buried with clothes on? I wonder if people are buried with clothes on. Probably not, right? That'd be really super weird if they were. I don't want to be buried with clothes on. Anyway, yeah, so, I mean, if you have any questions about being naked, ask me. I'm here. I'm here for you. My battery's gonna die. So I want to end this conversation